Immortals Fenyx Rising on the PlayStation 4. Well, I unlocked most of the fast travel points. I am curious to see if I can go further north. If I can't get here, then I'll just ignore it. But I'll be able to get some ambrosia along the way, so that's fine. I hope I can find some fast travel points, too, along the way. Am I wearing my... Yeah, I'm wearing my stamina armor. So this is my traveler's armor, which has more stamina than my other armor. And since I powered up my life bar a couple of times, I should be able to take 2 more hits, 2 more health chunks. We're going north. So basically right around there. I'm curious if I can get to that floating island, and I probably can't. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, there's a bridge out. I doubt I'll be able to float over there, no matter how much stamina I have. So we'll treat that accordingly. Found a chest. Hold on. More ambrosia. So I'm fairly certain I won't be able to make it. We'll explore the northern frontier, see what we can find. Chest. I still haven't figured out how the horse system works. There it is. More ambrosia. We got plenty of ambrosia. We got ambrosia for days now. So I'll just expand my health bar if I can't find any fast travel points. I want to say there are some liar challenges that unlock fast travel points. Oh, wait, what's that? There we go. There. Chest. Okay, so we got a chest over there. This looks foreboding and important. Yeah, the Cerberus might be here. I mean, I see a 3-headed dog. I assume it might be a Cerberus over there. There's got to be something here. More ambrosia. Let's see if that's a fast travel point. I mean, if it's a building, you figure it would be a fast travel point, right? So I figure all these statues might be fast travel points. So let's see what we can find. You already know that there's a quest over there. So I guess we'll set that up. Oh, wait, I see another flashing thing. I thought I saw a flashing thing. Probably just waterfall animation. You know what? Let's investigate all the high points on the map. How about that? Navigation challenge. I'm never going to want to do that. Okay. Here. Nope. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to get there for a while. So we'll worry about that later. Okay, so what fast travel point do I want first? Like, what's the most barren part of the map? That's my logic. These are quests. So there's fast travel points here, for instance. There's a fast travel point here. At least there was. There's one right there. So let's look for a statue, see if we can unlock a fast travel point there then. Save that. Okay. So let's see what we can do. We'll circle back around if we have to. We can fast travel back here. So let's go to the edge of the map and then fast travel back here if we have to. Wrong button. We'll be fine. Safe landing. Excuse me. Ha, your aim sucks. Float. See. That is kind of cool doing those free falls. Doing those base jumps and free falls and then stopping by doing a glide before you hit the bottom. That's how the speedrunners do it, right? I mean, I'm sure they found faster ways to get around. I mean, I'd recommend this game. I'm just trying to figure out, like I said, this game is either mildly recommended or very recommended. But I don't know if I would give it a high recommendation at this point. Until I can find, like, I guess what I'm looking for is, like, another, like I said, another type of dungeon, another mechanic, another type of sandbox, another challenge that might be worth exploring. Because I remember with Just Cause 2, I could avoid, like, half the game's content and still enjoy most of the game, despite that. Like, I wouldn't do any of the races, but just hunting stuff down and, like, clearing out towns, you know, using all my skills, that was always fun. Finding new and creative ways to, like, muck around with the environments was always fun. So a really good, of course, Saints Row 4 had all kinds of challenges that were amusing, and of course they had a great series of mechanics you could mess around with. And Shadow of Mordor is the same way. It's like, because there are all these stealth sandboxes that were incredibly overwhelming at times, so you kind of messed around with them to see if you can survive them. So that was always good. This isn't the kind of game where you have to survive a lot of conflict. But in Shadow of Mordor, you did. In Just Cause 2, you kind of did. Like, eventually, you'd get yourself into trouble. You'd have to survive when when your wanted level went too high. So unlike, you know, a Rockstar game, conflicts were always, you know, really engaging because the play control was good, as opposed to most Rockstar games, which are like, it's like the combat is like it's okay, but it's not great. Crap.
One for each of the 12 Athenians who would decide the fate of the vengeful Orestes.
Ah, yes. 6 wanted him surrendered to the Furies, and 6 felt he should go free. Athena was the one who decided his fate.
Huh. So I need something I can lift. If I need 12 of these, I need like a bunch of rocks. Yeah, can I light? Let's see if I can light these. Just a second. That doesn't count. Just a second. I don't think I can light that. Let's get creative. Can I crouch? I can't crouch. I know. Go high, then go high and then dive. This might work. I don't know if I can light this. I can't light it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Screw it. I don't see any more rocks around here I can move or break. Wait, hold on. Hello. Okay, I'm not gonna do. I promise I'm not gonna do this entire puzzle. I promise. I really promise. I truly and sincerely promise I won't do this entire puzzle. But I see something I want to complete it. You know, so I'm not gonna worry about it. So this is gonna be a thing I'll have to do later. I don't even think this is a fast travel point. Yeah, this is gonna be like some 12-step hunt down all the blocks to place on. Whoop. Yeah, hunt down all the blocks. Click. Oh, this one. Okay. That did a thing. Yeah, follow the ground, I guess. Yeah, follow the markings on the ground. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm not gonna. I said I wasn't gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. I want to spend half an hour doing this. A fresco challenge that's locked behind 12 block puzzle. A sliding block puzzle that's locked behind a block hunting puzzle. I mean, that's the kind of game this is. It's puzzles that unlock other puzzles. I mean, I don't think Zelda Breath of the Wild did anything like this. This is like next level. Like, yo, I heard you like puzzles. So here we have puzzles that unlock other puzzles. I don't even think The Witness did that. The Witness was like, yeah, flip the switch and follow the extension cord back to the door that got unlocked, or follow this extension cord to yeah, flip the switch and follow this extension cord that goes to the LED panel that's linked to another extension cord that will flip the second light on the LED board. But no, this seems to be like, okay, here's a block pushing puzzle that is locked until you hunt down all of the blocks you need to complete the weight the weight plate puzzle, whatever you call it. Like I said, it's very meta. I'm kind of... it's adorable, but frustrating at the same time. I think they're really leaning into the puzzles in this game at this point. Of course, I put like 15 hours in this game, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, let me do a quick check on something. How much time have I put into this game? 12 hours. So for an open world game, I think that's more than enough time to make my point. Okay, we're out of combat now. This had better be a fast travel point. Yes, it is. Okay, so we did it, kids.
Looks like I'm missing something. I'll come back later.
Yeah. So after 12 hours, a character finally says, here's a thing I can't do. So I'll come back later when I have a thing that I need to unlock that thing. Normally games just put like a big red lock on it like this. But no, we need the character to actually explain that I literally can't do this till later. Thanks. We finally reached that understanding. On my block, we have to have that understanding. Pomegranates. Another puzzle. What do we think about puzzles, kids? Do we like puzzles? Or do we like beating stuff up? Or do we like beating stuff up so that we can complete a puzzle? Like with that boar I had to face earlier. I was trying to, in the last video, I was trying to complete a sliding puzzle, and there was a boar that kept interrupting me when I was trying to complete the puzzle. That's the kind of game this is. So the combat is married to the puzzles by having guardians block the puzzles. But I think you can actually... That's right, yeah. You can't complete the puzzle... No, that's right. You can complete the puzzle, but the game won't let you collect your reward for completing the puzzle until you get out of combat. Which means you can either defeat the enemy that's guarding the puzzle, or you can go into stealth mode. Or in my case, you can get the enemy to leave the encounter area, so that you can finally collect the reward that's sitting there waiting for you. The game doesn't want you to... This isn't like Skyrim. The game won't let you open a treasure chest until you're out of combat. In Skyrim, you can sneak up to a treasure chest, grab the chest, and leave. Which I did several times, by the way. So, it's not, you know, Skyrim. Skyrim be like that sometimes. This is not Skyrim. It's an open world game, but not all open world games are Skyrim. So we have a fast travel point here. Let's see if we can find a fast travel point here. Yeah, let's find a few more fast travel points on this side of the map. Yeah, we're going to need a few more of these. This looks foreboding and important. Let's go over there. We'll go to the owl first. Let's get some ambrosia along the way. Why not? So did I miss a slip of ambrosia? Yes, missed some ambrosia up here. There it is. So let's get the ambrosia along the way, because that means I can level. That means I can extend my life bar. So instead of hunting down like 3 flashing beacons like in Far Cry 2 or Just Cause 2, I can just grab 1 slip of ambrosia. Just a second. Let's hop into the Dragon's Maw. There we go. I saw Dark Water. I know what's up with the Dragon's Maw. Pirates of Dark Water, yeah. Cause you know how it is. They actually made a hero who was tan. They actually had a tan hero with blonde hair in Pirates of Dark Water. The original Dark Water was kind of woke in that sense, I guess. It was a blonde-haired dude with a blonde dude with a tan, along with Hector Elizondo playing a brown-skinned pirate, and Tula, who also had brown skin. So before Avatar, Dark Water was pretty dark, if you know what I'm saying. Of course, then when the ABC series came on, they're like, "Oh, we can't paint them all brown because then our animators can't draw the characters properly." I don't know what was going on. Did they have a better? Well, obviously the miniseries had a higher budget than the TV series did. It just looked better. It had better animation. It had better art. I think Madhouse worked on the Pirates of Dark Water miniseries. If they didn't, I think they got Tama and Jade to do it. And they paid all their... Whoop, there's a stealth attack I missed. Bye, guys. There is Ambrosia up here, I think. I said I wasn't going to do the block puzzle. We'll come back to this later. Might as well just reset it. Hi, boys. Don't mind me, I'm just climbing this chick's chest. Who is this, by the way? Is this Athena? Certainly ain't Demeter. Don't look like no fertility goddess to me. How we doing? I can't crouch up here. Now I can crouch. So, like Tupac and John Cena. Can't see me. So up there's my, yeah, there we go. So who else can't we see? Yeah, who did it better, John Cena or Tupac? Well, no one's seen Tupac for a while, so I guess he wins that contest. What, too soon? Guess must be the Temple of Athena. I got 6 Ambrosia now, so I can, extend my life bar. Any more Ambrosia? Because I collected 10, and then I ended up spending 6 of them to give myself another chunk of health. 278, so it might be over here. We got several, so we can go over here. Yeah, we said we're going to go this direction, so we'll do that. We'll hunt down that Ambrosia over there a bit later. I mean, I have to use all my downtime to vamp about open world games, because I play so many of them. What's all this? This is corruption, isn't it? Ha! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, put that down there. Charge it up. Whoops, wrong button. Wrong button. So, hold R2. It's not going to break, is it? I guess we'll find out in a second. It didn't break. Ah, it didn't land on the plate. That's okay. Got a bunch more plates where that came from. So it's basically a hunt down the blocks mini. It's a hunt down the blocks puzzle. My God. I would not design a game like this. If I did puzzles like this, they would be optional. I think this one might be optional, though. So if you want to do this block hunting puzzle, you can, but I would not make people do this. I would not gate people's progress behind block puzzles. Like, this isn't a block pushing puzzle, it's a block hunting puzzle. It's a block hunting puzzle that is used to unlock a block pushing puzzle, as I've established several times. Over here. Ambrosia is there and there. 562. It's right over there. Mark it. Circle. Yeah, that's safe. They really should redo Battle of Olympus. They should. So remember how they remade ActRaiser and they made like this really crappy. It was Soul Seraph, yeah, the ActRaiser clone that got about a week's worth of conversation, and no one ever talked about it ever again because apparently it was disappointing in every way. It's like they turned the overworld SimCity-like stuff, the populous SimCity stuff, and they turned it into a tower defense. And apparently the 2D stuff wasn't that great either. So they tried to remake Axelay and failed. Excuse me, they tried to remake ActRaiser and failed. As opposed to Bloodstain, which remade Symphony of the Night and arguably made it better. I would argue they made it better. I still own that. By the way, that game is getting pretty cheap now. That game's like $10 now. If you have any interest in a Metroid game or in a old school 2D Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, Metroidvania kind of game, I would definitely get Bloodstained. It doesn't look as good as Symphony of the Night, and the music isn't as good as Symphony of the Night. But it's a very good game. It's arguably better than Symphony of the Night. I need to play that again, but I'll probably play a little bit more this Halloween. But I got a bunch of Bloodstained videos that no one's watching. I'll be putting up some Castlevania Rondo of Blood videos this Halloween, almost certainly. Because I did play that game on the PSP about a decade ago because I own the Castlevania the Dracula X Chronicles on the PSP, which included Symphony of the Night because all Castlevania anthologies do these days. And you were able to unlock. It included, what is it? It included a 3D, an ugly-looking 2.5D remake, polygonal remake of Dracula X with worse music and worse art. And slightly sloppier controls, as I recall. Let's get another one over here. It's on top of the drag. It's on top of the dragon, isn't it? It's on top of the Hydra, isn't it? Nope, it's below the Hydra. Good. I can deal with that. I might still want to climb the Hydra for reasons. I try and think of a reason to climb the Hydra. Just for funsies. Like, the Dracula X Chronicles and the PSP were ugly as crap, but you were able to unlock... I think I accidentally found out how to unlock the PC Engine Rondo of Blood. So I finally got a chance to play that game. I think you had to go to, like, level 4 or level 5 or something, and you had to, like, do some platforming to find a particular treasure chest, or you had to find a particular CD-ROM that was hidden inside the game, like a particular CD-ROM that was hidden in the game. I don't remember if you had to break a wall or something. Yeah, I want to get a few more potions. Those are fine. One of these. We can craft the max of these. I got plenty. I'm afraid to craft the max of those sometimes. But it refills 2 stamina chunks. So I could just eat the mushrooms instead. Oh, that's right. Because the potions can be upgraded. If you eat 2 of those mushrooms, you fill up 1 stamina chunk. But if you drink a potion, you can fill up 2. So my strategy is to upgrade this. Using some of my orange jelly beans up here. The golden amber. Oh, you can cut down tree stumps? Oh, glowing tree stumps. Okay, I don't think I've seen any of those. So now I can fill up 3 stamps. So normally I would eat 5 mushrooms to fill up 2.5 stamina chunks. But now I can use 5 mushrooms to fill up 3 stamina chunks. So I'm finally starting to figure it out. Okay, we got 20 minutes, kids. Stout. You look very energetic to me, girlfriend. Maybe you should drink some of that potion. You should drink some of that purple drink. Although I think it's the blue drink, not the purple drink. Okay, where's that? There it is, right over there. Want to risk it? No, we don't. I don't want to waste a bunch of potions just trying to climb this thing. Plenty of stamina, though. So we'll float over. Cue the Modest Mouse. Was Johnny Marr part of Modest Mouse? I'm trying to remember. I think he was. Or some big guitarist was, and it might have been him. Float On is the kind of song I probably should like more than I do. It's like, you know, I have a list of like a dozen songs that I should really like because they should be up my alley, but they're just not. I don't know why. It's like there's something about them that just kind of keeps me from liking them more than I do. Because even though I should. It's like, there's a song that should be made for me. For some reason, it's just not my thing. I never, like, there are some songs, like I said, I don't hate them. I just like, I'm like, nah. Like, they should be like A songs. They should be A tier songs. And they're C tier songs to me. And they're not bad. Yeah. Whoop. Yeah, tap on the, right on the D-pad. Tap. See? Why is she hopping like that? Was it too hot? Well, that's gonna be on the playlist tonight. I need some old school 70s funk for my playlist. So I'm gonna be playing some Too Hot. Gotta run for shade. Because it's too hot. Yeah, I need more funkadelic, right? Hey, drink it. Drink it. There we go. Don't know what was going on with that. Hooray, I climbed it. What do I get? Nothing, right? I get absolutely nothing. I don't even get an achievement. Gonna make an Ubisoft open world game where I don't get an achievement for climbing something high? What are you, nuts? I mean, I guess I can scope out the area for loot. Like that. Maybe that's the reason I climbed this thing. And you get a good view. I mean, that's nice, but shouldn't I at least get like a scouting? Shouldn't I at least get a scout or a fast travel point or something? Okay, I might not be able to. Can I float over there? I might. No, I can't float over there. But I can probably gather that. I can mark that. Just a second. Let me see where that is on the map. Okay, that's not an unfoggable area. It's just a place I can visit later. But there might not be a fast travel point there. So I mean, this is just here. Okay, first of all, I can't save if I'm in Farsight mode, so we'll do that later. So we'll visit the barren, foreboding island of dead trees a bit later. See, this game's alright. Like, it's not great, but it's alright. Like, I played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, because remember, I played Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I said, you know what, this is pretty cool. Because you know, wolves can jump off of cliffs when they try to hunt you down in a fight. And I said, you know what, I like this game. And then I played Assassin's Creed Origins. I said, you know what, this is fine, but it's not no big deal. It looks amazing, but it's like there's not much here to do other than sightsee. And like, you know, a good open world game can be a sightseeing tour. Like, I think Shadow of Mordor and Saints Row 4 are great open world games, but they're not lookers. Like, they're not even when you're playing on PC with like all the settings turned up. I mean, the games aren't that particularly good looking. They're fine for what they are, but they're not lookers. But the open world design is great, and the combat's great, but the graphics aren't a big deal. The world isn't that big of a deal. Genshin Impact has a decent open world. Like it looks reasonably scenic. Horizon Zero Dawn is reasonably scenic. It's a very very good looking game. The combat's okay. I'd say the combat's probably better in Horizon, but this game's pretty good. It's got beefy enough combat, I think. Hold on. Yep, we want that. Constellation Challenge. And some ambrosia. So, I guess I could go over there, but I need a fast travel point over there. So let's get a fast travel point while we're there. Yeah, it's right there where the owl is. So that might be what I need to do. Quick save. Okay. 15 more minutes, y'all. I haven't showed you any combat yet. I guess I can do one bit of combat while I'm here. But it does kind of suck that you would like in Just Cause 2, you can climb up to an area pretty easily usually, or you can like steal a plane and then base jump off the plane. I mean, in Just Cause 2, everything's easy if you know where to find stuff. It's like Skyrim. Everything is easy in Skyrim if you know where to go. But yeah, like climbing stuff in Skyrim is like jank. Like it's you hop up the side of a mountain and you eventually get to the top of it. It just works. As Todd Howard likes to say. You're not supposed to play the game that way, but you can play the game that way. It's a big sandbox that you can exploit as much as you want if you know what you're doing. If you know the tricks. Saints Row 4 is kind of the same way. It's about exploiting. It's about exploiting the open world and just kind of breaking it in a bunch of different fun ways. Well, wait, we got story. The story here isn't that
Walked
good.
through the archives. Crumbled statues of fallen heroes underfoot.
Because why wouldn't you just walk through a creepy, half-destroyed temple?
Creepy.
Phoenix is a hero, Zeus.
Hero is what they call a mortal who dies.
Hello? Is someone there?
That is one of the better lines in the game, actually.
Come out and face me!
I don't want to come out. Except I just did. Why did I listen to you?
A child?
I'm not a child. I'm Athena.
Athena? Oh! Oh! The goddess of wisdom!
No, the other
Prophecy.
Athena.
A wise child convinced. That's making a lot more sense now. Oh, wow. You have no idea how much I wanted to meet you. But, why are you so small? And angry?
You'd be angry too if Typhon shrank you, then sent a Hydra after you. I heard your footsteps and thought you were his snaky-faced jerk.
Well, I'm not a Hydra, but I am a huge fan of yours. Gods, I have so much I want to ask you. Did you really beat up Ares in the Trojan War?
What? Oh, sure. Twice.
Wow! And were you really the judge during the trial
Look.
of...
Sorry, what was your name?
I'm Fenyx. I can't believe I'm meeting the real Athena, even if she is a little little goddess.
Were you going to call me little girl?
I was, yes.
That would have gone badly.
I get that.
Okay. So I'm willing to accept that you're not a Hydra. But that means there's still a super fierce Hydra out there after me.
Where did Typhon hide your essence? If you were restored, that Hydra wouldn't stand a chance. And we'd be one step closer to turning everyone back from stone.
That's it! That's the first step! The champion volunteers, brave of heart and questionable of fashion.
Wait, what?
I've been waiting for you! Only the mortal champion can walk the path of the heroes to free Kronos' Staff of Time!
Staff of Time?
Yes! It contains the power of the god of time. With it, we'll be able to defeat Typhon and reverse the flow of time to cancel the stone curse. Without the staff, we're lost.
Oh, wow. You have a plan to get it?
Kronos lost it in the River of Time. It will only appear to the true champion who walks the path. The next step is to kill the Hydra.
I could help with that. I've done weirder things on this island.
Okay, great. That's all settled. You be my champion and go kill that super scary Hydra.
Wow, that happened fast. A minute ago, you tried to crush me with a statue.
Yeah, but that's how fate works, champion. Step 1 to championing is go get that Hydra. Okay, bye.
That's deep. Is there any further wisdom that I
Okay,
should...
bye!
How clever of Athena to think of the Staff of Kronos. She's always on the ball, that one.
I didn't know you were familiar with it.
Of course. Usually, she'd ask my advice, but I was away at the time.
What a loss.
Okay. The story's not great. Most of the running commentary you're hearing from Zeus and Prometheus is kind of bad. Like, it's cringe, as the kids like to say. A lot of that stuff is just like it's like a bunch of wump jokes, a bunch of... It's like, most of the humor in this game is like, insert better joke here. Because they meant to hire a gag writer, and the gag writer like, quit or something. So they meant to insert better jokes here later, and they never showed up. Like the worst parts of Black Panther. Like the sneaker joke in Black Panther. or the I never freeze bits in Black Panther. A lot of insert better joke here stuff. And they never got around to inserting the better joke. There's the archive. Okay, so that's another fast travel point. Let's go over here. Let's get some more ambrosia. So I admit I'm incredibly disappointed. So, and it's one of the, to be honest, the game doesn't really make you sit through that stuff. Like, you can skip a lot of that stuff. I want to say I haven't had to deal with much of the story, really. But you can't skip the you can turn it off, I want to say. So in fact, I think there's an option to turn it off. Because the commentary is not particularly funny. Now, I'm going to be that guy. It's not that funny. So you're going to have to drown it out, I bet. By turning off the voice volume, I assume. Nah. There isn't much music to this game at all. Like I said before, like in a good open world game soundtrack, you get stuff like, Saints Row 4, like the Saints Row 3 and 4, Grand Theft Auto. They have jukebox soundtracks. Skyrim has a fantastic soundtrack, obviously, but it's a suite that plays incessantly, which is good because the music's actually pretty good. But a lot of open world games are pretty silent, but Skyrim, Oblivion, games like that really lean into their soundtracks. And they actually happen to be very good soundtracks, so it's worth it. I'm missing something here. But a lot of open world games kind of turn off the music, and I guess unless you're in certain areas, and I guess that makes sense. There might be a fast travel point there. Well, there is. It's right here next to the statue. So we're going the other way. Did I get the ambrosia already? We're not going to kill the Hydra. Okay, leave. Okay, I got the ambrosia, right? One more over. Yep, totally forgot about that. I haven't got into a fight yet, so let's get a fight before I finish up the video. I apologize for that. Then we'll go back home and do the ambrosia thing and end the video. I want a fight that's guarding a treasure chest. Guess I might have to combine the two. So I guess this will be the exploration video, and the other video will be the combat video. So I did two rest stop videos for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. No, I did two for Origins, Assassin's Creed Origins. One for exploration and one for combat. So yeah, marking stuff on the map, that's fine. So let's get the ambrosia that's right there. Circle. Again, we're going to avoid these fights for now. We're fine. Hold down the square button to run past these guys. We're good. So if we get like what, 12 shards of ambrosia, we'll be fine. Wait, did I miss one? No, it's right here. It's right here. It's above us. We'll be there. Hold on. Pomegranates. If I run around and I press the R2 button, I get my running axe attack, which is incredibly helpful. I want to say 3 of these can stun an enemy. And against stronger enemies, it's extremely valuable. Because it does a lot of damage, and it means you can stun them. The other way, of course, you can also just go up, you can just climb the tree and grab the pomegranates that way, but this is faster and more amusing. Is that a goat? Yeah, they're elks. Apparently we can ride them, but I don't really know how. See? That's not how you tame them. I don't know how to tame these things. See? I don't know how to tame them. Put that away. And again, I don't know what those blue figures are, like that guy. I have no idea what these blue figures are. Like, they show up, and I can touch them, but they don't do anything. At least not yet, anyway. Flower nectar. You use these to make potions. Specifically, if you press down on the D-pad, you make those potions over there, on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. For instance, these. You collect these to make these, which improve your defense for a few seconds. Thankfully, it also inflicts 200 damage, so that's cool. Enhances weapons and abilities for 90 seconds for a double damage, or for 40% damage. I use these to refill stamina chunks, but I need to go to the cauldron like I did earlier in the video to make more of these. Those are useful when I'm climbing stuff. This refills 3 health chunks, which is useful because one of these fills up half a health chunk. So, using 3 of those pomegranates to make 1 potion means I'm using my stuff more efficiently. So I'm finally starting to make sense of that part of the game, at least. So I guess this will be a 2-part rest stop video. Activate what? Okay, a clock is ticking. I can't be bothered. Where's the ambrosia? Below us. Just a second. Probably right down here at the bottom of this cliff. Yeah, that's right. It's right down here. I remember. Yeah. There it is. Down here somewhere. Like, right below us, I want to say. Now, it's below us, but watch me do something here. Gonna use my arrow. Hold down the R1 button to use my arrow as recon. I remapped the buttons, in case you're wondering. If I circle around... That's not ambrosia. There's stamina on this thing. I can press R1 to cancel this arrow. Nope, can't find it. It's here somewhere, though. Just a second. Below me, down there. Just a second. Circle. Always press circle to break your fall if you can help it. But you can only gain stamina while you're on the ground, so don't use up all your stamina. "29 feet below me, huh? There it is. Ha! 29 meters below me. Okay. So this was the ambrosia I found from on top of the Hydra right there. While I'm here, found an Odysseus challenge. Hide the completed. Press the triangle button to hide the completed stuff. Like on the, that's what it says in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen there. Okay, we're almost done, kids. I'll have to do a part 2 a bit later. We can get one more pip of ambrosia, I guess. I want to bet there is no fast travel point down here. We'll get the ambrosia and bail. We'll be fine. See? Probably get a few more of these. We can go back up that way. Updraft. Let me show you that in a second. I'll get that. So, like Goliath and the mighty Disney gargoyles, I can use the updraft to climb. I don't think there are any updrafts in Just Cause 2. But these work out just fine. Got my stamina back. Collect. Guess there was another one I missed. Yeah, I won't need the mushrooms. Because you can use the mushrooms for stamina if you're still climbing. But I won't need them here. There was a point earlier in the game when I couldn't refill my life bar for some reason. But it was a bug. It must have been a bug. Because as soon as I reloaded the game, it worked again. We'll be fine. See? I love doing that. It's a great... Like I said, it's easier to climb than to fall, but... As long as you know how to stop your fall, you can get down to where you're going in a hurry. Good old-fashioned base jumping. Base jumping, like in the Olympics. We share gold here in Fenyx Rising. Wait a minute. Yeah, over here. There's ambrosia over there. These Olympian figs are used to make the purple potions, which are listed right here, right? Yep, the Olympian figs are used to make these purple potions. I forget how many you need. I've been collecting them, I haven't really been using them. But they're for making my attack stronger, which is useful against mini-bosses and elite enemies and such. Okay, we have to... I do have a dash... I don't have a dashing ability yet. Yeah, there's a dashing ability I could use, but I don't have it here. I have to actually buy that dashing ability. So I guess... What? Wait. And there are balls here. Well, let's keep these on the ground. Throw it. Throw it. Yeah. Throw it like Nod in Superman 2. Okay, careful. Okay, I have to find a way to climb that. So I'm gonna need some mushrooms for this part. Careful! Got plenty. I'm running out of mushrooms, actually. This is not going to go too well. Careful! Excuse me. Can't do it while I'm in combat. Figures. Okay, we're going to have to stop this video, y'all. I'm not dead. Yeah, somehow survived that. Okay, this might be my excuse to end the video. Here's your cliffhanger. Will he survive this combat? Well, obviously, but you know it is. I have to save the game first. Give me a second.
Ah, the Argo. The legendary ship, named after its builder, Argus. Athena inspired its magnificent design.
Athena really wastes a lot of her wisdom on these mortals, doesn't she?
Also, the name of a Ben Affleck movie that won the Academy Award for Best Picture. Also incredibly overrated, but we'll have that conversation another time. No one came here to listen to unsolicited movie opinions. Unsolicited gaming opinions, sure, but not movie opinions. We'll be back. So we have to finish that combat and do the Constellation Challenge, which I believe is about pushing balls onto blocks to unlock treasure chests. Surprised there's no I haven't found that on fast travel point yet. So the plan is to come back here, increase our life bar, and then we'll do the combat part of the video. So we'll be back in a second, y'all.